Now, before I run out of natural sunlight here, which lights up this a lot better on the camera, so here's first things first. We got the, these are pretty much all in order of release date, except for the 080 and the bullet nose. I could switch them over, but I'm not going to. Actually, what I'll probably end up doing is taking this locomotive and swapping them. Because what I'm going to be pointing out here, even though I don't have their bits installed, is that these tanks are all the same. Well, at any rate, looking at the 90, what was it, 93? 94. The 94 train set release locomotive. The 282. So basically, this pops out. I think it's supposed to be, but that pops out. So basically, this is the train that comes with the set. What was it? The Prisoner's Choice Express set. So you got a 282. You know, you got a considerable amount of detail on it. I'm going to start from the front here. The front, this dummy coupler here, it's molded right into the board, and you can't switch that out unless you really want to modify it and cut it out and all that stuff. We do have, I'm running out of light. Oh no. Hang on, I got a solution. There, that helps. Oh boy. So we got a walk plate that's detailed. Side steps that are not detailed, they're flat, but white painted trim wheels. We got rivets and little hose details molded in the plastic. The boiler's got all that molded in the plastic. The handrails are made of metal. The bell is painted plastic. The tender, it's got a bit of dust on there, I think. It's just simple plastic, but we do have a working backup light and a little handrail detail. And this old coupler is going to be coming off, and I'm going to put KDs on it. I kind of left this one together, but on the inside, hang on, let me get this thing off the stand. Come on, don't break it. Don't break it. There we go. Strong spring in that. Go around over here. I don't know if you can see on the inside. We can see the middle bit. That's the motor. There's no internal details to this, which is a bit of a shame. Now, next up. Oh, hang on, I almost forgot. We also got coal detail. This coal detail blends right in with the rest of the tender color, which is kind of sad. Now, we're going to move on to the next locomotive, the, what was that, the 482, I think it was. At any rate, this is based on the Baldwin boiler. Well, they all were anyway. We have, what year was this one? Look at my little cheat book down here. This came out in, where was it? 97. So we're starting to see an improvement in detail here. First off, a lot of this is casted on piping and steps and whatnot. We do have these metal release pieces, handbars and all that are all separate metal. Got a plastic bell on the front. Up here we're missing details, but they're in the packet, which I will have to separately glue and install. We also have a chimney hole, but it's doing nothing. We also got down here by the cow catchers some detailed in, those are separately applied whatchamadingers, brake lines. Now this front coupler though, oh my goodness, my camera work is bad. Can get some more light into this. But this front coupler here, it can be replaced. There's a spare coupler in the box set to replace it with another coupler if you wanted to. Up here we have some plastic painted release pressure valves, I believe. We got the massive tender, coal load, metal handrails, Canadian National Railroad on the side of it there. It's got release on the back, an older coupler to be replaced with KD, and it's also got a backup light as we've seen. Now this piece here, if I get the lighting in here, I think that's part of the augering to help feed the coal forward. This locomotive here though, it does, I'll take a gander in here. I think it actually has smokebox details. Not smokebox, sorry, cab details. I'm gonna grab a light, I'll be right back. Look at my flashlight. We do indeed have smoke box details with the electrical wiring going through. I guess how they set up at the time. Overall, an impressive locomotive. Now, moving on to the yard bowl, the 080. We have here a pure casted. Actually, look at the light on it. You can actually see some painting defects. Light away, you don't really notice, but with the light on it, you can kind of see it. Nothing on that one. Smudge there. That could be from my fingerprints too, but no, that's definitely paint. A paint issue. You know what though? That doesn't bother me none. I'll just say it's a little detail because it is black. We'll just say like smoke detail or oil stains or something. At any rate, on with the show. On the front, we have a fully working coupler. Get my light down this way. Of course, all the piston and rod detail. We have that 24 karat gold bell, plated bell on top. Metal side rails. Where's my pointer? We do have a deck step here that's detailed front and the sides. We got metal grab bars on the coal tender. It's got a backup light as we've seen, the release bars, and of course couplings I'll have to replace with Katie's at some point. Now this one here came out after the Bullet. This one was in 2002. The Bullet came out in 2001. I'm just double checked on my box down here. Yep. So this was the 2002 President's Choice collector's release. My flashlight work, and I believe it does not have a firebox detail. You can actually see the motor in that one there. The camera in there. I'm gonna shine it this way. Oh well. Just take my word for it. There is no firebox detail on this one. It's just like the first one here. You basically have just the motor sitting there. Now, moving on to back a step to 2001, we have the Bullet nose. Now, notice on the Bullet nose and the 282, we got the exact same boiler dome setup. It's being recycled. But during that era, a lot of those trains were in the same boilers. So I have the same little kit to put in those holes. But yeah, going down here though, we have on this one a 24 karat plated gold bell that swivels and works like so. Release bars and all that. Detailed sidestepping and molded in details. This coupler, of course, also can be removed and put on with another coupler, which comes in the little baggie. And we got this big water and coal unit here. The coal detailing on this one isn't as fine as this one. And the black coal is kind of like that one in detail. But we got nice handrails and steps. The back step ladders are going to be plastic, of course. And we got metal side irons. Actually, this one had one some too by the cab. And if I'm not mistaken, this also had... This one's kind of disconnected. There we go. Boiler detail! And this set for 2003, again, we got 24 karat bell, running number plate on the front, release bars, a piece of coupler that can come out and be replaced with another coupler, white trim wheels, well, that one has white trim wheels too, and of course, release valves. Once more, reusing the same boiler. But we have a smoke unit with an on-off switch in the front. Now, if you look here, though, this boiler unit is the same as this one, but the Bullet nose had a change in the front. That was it. Just for that front firebox. But again, you know, we have these details here. Metal, separated applied metal grab irons, more metal grab irons, reuse of the same tender and water tank. And it, too, has a detailed cab interior. Moving on to 210.2, we have once more the same used boiler tank system. Molded in details are pretty much the same. We just have an extra whatchamadinger here. I forget what that's called. Release valves, separately applied plastic bits. Once more, a running board number on the front. The head's slightly different. You can replace the front coupler with a functioning one. This one's got a molded stack, so you can't stick anything in there unless you bore it out, like that one does, and that one. Well, that one's got like a little cross member down there, anyway, and so on and so forth. Like this one's got the metal weight down in there. And of course, this one too does have the it's got black metal handrails instead of silver ones. Separately applied on the side. Same tender as the previous 2 years. And a detailed cab. Get the camera in there if I can. Cab interior. So that's pretty much how that sets all work. So basically, from, if I'm not mistaken, after the diesel set 95, they went on making it so you can have replace these. And they all got metal grab irons here, brake lever releases, and so when President's Choice made these orders, as far as I can tell, is the company just reused the exact same locomotive, just different color, different little details, but a lot of the hand irons and all that are all the same. So if I were to take away this train, and that's it, they're all the same casted body. Way to save money, I guess. But they're interesting, though. Like, I mean, even though you can see from the top down, same, and same, there's a difference here, difference front. But they're all pretty massive. I'm going to put these all lined up side by side exactly now. I put the cow catchers right on the front. You know, it might have been smarter if I did these individually for a review, but I just really wanted to get these all together. Done up in one shot. Let's get them all lined up. That one should a bit forward. Overall, though, I mean, if they've been using the same motors, I'm quite effing impressed, though. These are smooth running trains, and I haven't even oiled any of the parts yet. And get this big beastie. Come on. There we go. Oh, it's coming close to the edge on that one. Okay, so here's from a shot down how they all look in size and length. That tender shouldn't be out that far. Got to connect it properly. So what do you guys think? You think this one's the longest, or the 210-2 being the longest? Because so far, running out of sunlight again. Get the lens on the camera to pick up a little more light. Because so far, I mean, it's hard to say. Because these four here all use the exact same boiler setup. And that one's got 10 driving wheels, but they're smaller than the 4 and the 6 version. So they're pretty much the same length and chassis design. But if we go back here, this 482 is actually the longer of the 4. It's close though. But I mean, for budget train President's Choice orders, these are really impressive locomotives. Get the detailing here in the front. It's like a museum lineup right now. And also, don't mind the paints in the back. That's another project I got going on. I gotta hurry and finish up on too. But at any rate, oh, I'm losing sunlight. I wonder if that kind of helps any. Nope. So yeah, we got an impressive set of steam locomotives. I kind of wish now that I had the, if anything, I think the 93 set would be similar to this locomotive. But if I had the Camelback and the Pacific Express, which is a Royal Hudson, and put them in there, that would be neat. But no, this is... I'm quite happy to say I'm enjoying these trains. I do not regret spending the $600 to get the 6 sets, because this is just beautiful. Canadian steam engines. Just kind of take that all in. Oh man, I wish I had better light right now, especially for the 210-2 at the back. But those are impressive. But let's see here. We got 1 carat, 24 karat gold plated bell, 2, 3, 4, and they all swivel. Man, that's impressive. And Sam, if you're watching this, no, I am not giving you my gold plated bell off of this locomotive. You're going to have to find one for yourself. But yeah, I don't think I can part with the parts off of this either, because I will have to complete that fitting. I almost wonder though if you can find parts for it online. That's something I'll have to look into. I'll even check down the serial numbers on the undercarriage if there is any serial numbers on the undercarriage. Alright everybody, thanks for watching, and I do hope you enjoyed this long video. But again, I just wanted to do all these while the sun was good, and as you can tell, the sun's getting even darker now. Darker. I'm lost for words, and my throat's getting dry. Get some water here.